You know, Greg, for teams, the struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And, Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute, players and coaches alike.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The wings, Green and Brooks. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Cunningham drives in. Nice ball movement by Detroit. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Rockets ball.
And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. Back to Smith. And he drives in, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Excellent drive by Jabari Smith. This is why his coaches encourage him to be more aggressive.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach EuroCup brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And EuroCup took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
And he's good on the second. First quarter, just over a minute played. Now Cunningham. In the corner, Ivy with it. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Ivy on the wing. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And great use of the screen by Ivy. Picks off a defender and creates just enough space for that one.
And stolen by Ivy. Now Detroit moving it up. Plays it up and banks it in. Ivy's got 6 points.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Down low. Smith finds Şengün. Smith against Ivy. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's just so impressive inside. What a finish by Smith.
Well, it wasn't an ideal rookie season for Jabari Smith, but Richard, he's got the physical tools we all think to be great.
It's tough to adjust to the NBA, especially as a teenager. But at 6'11" and that type of lateral quickness, Smith could be a lockdown defender.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. Outside, Green. Smith outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Van Vliet. The putback. Thompson with the rebound. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
To the inside, Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Duran slams it in.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
The Rockets trail. To the middle, here's Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Cunningham. There's the pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Van Vliet. The three-pointer is right on target. Cunningham's got 7 points.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Green passes to Şengün. Smith outside. Van Vliet outside. And they pick up 2. And it's 6 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Detroit has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ivy, no one around him. Another 3 for Detroit.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Şengün. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Green finds Brooks. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Green against Ivy. The 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
And so it's Jaden Ivey. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Joe Harris is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Bagley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Now here's Thompson. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Burks against Thompson. Burks looking around. Outside, Bagley. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Green. Inside.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
Richard, how about this? A lot of guys you played with are still in the league today. Does that affect your analysis of their play?
Oh, 100%. Nothing about me is impartial. If I don't like somebody, I'll say it to them, and I'll say it on TV. No, I'm just kidding, Cap. All kidding aside, I respect all of these guys, and I try and be as fair as possible.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, DA. Here's Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
That's just a smart read from Harris. He's a team-first guy who likes finding open players.
Here's Whitmore. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Heisman up top.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Up top, Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. That 3 off the mark. Houston in the lead. It's Thompson off the drive. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Outside, Bagley. Heisman sets a screen for Bagley. Burks on the wing. He's covered by Eason. Pulls up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Whitmore. Out to Thompson. Going inside, and Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now, here's Burks. He has yet to score.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
13 foul.
Pistons trail by 5. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Bagley dishes to Burks. Back to Bagley. In the corner, it's Harris. Shoots from the high post. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Bagley from outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pistons trail by 6. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. The wings, Green and Brooks. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
For Detroit, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Now here's Green, still without a basket. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Detroit's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Ivy, trains the three-pointer. Ivy's got 15.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those 3s coming.
Now here's Brooks. He has 5. With the drive, the shot's good. He has 7.
And the quickness of Brooks's drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Here's Ivy. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey. What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done.
And he sinks the second.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 7. There's the pick. Passes it to Duren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He hits the second from the line. Van Vliet with it. 8 points for him. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Look, one of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
Ivy against Green. Ivy kicks to Thompson. Back to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Clock at 4. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 10.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Outside, Green. Houston moving it around. Smith for 3. Duren pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Pass to Stewart. And here is Duren. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's just a 3-point Rocket lead.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Here's Şengün. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Detroit's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Cunningham looking it over. Out to Thompson. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Smith against Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Stewart passes to Duran. Back to Stewart. Cunningham against Green. Down low. Stolen by Van Vliet.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Bagley dishes to Bogdanovich. Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Bagley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Now here's Thompson. 8 points for him. And Thompson throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
So here's Burks. Out to Harris. To the paint. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 32.
Houston leading by 5.
Jeff Green.
Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Eason. Misses the 3. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 5. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Joe Harris, Bogdanovich out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Marvin Bagley, and it's Wiseman in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Eason. It's hauled in by Harris.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
A shot by Burks, nobody around, and he's good on the 3-ball. Burks has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Detroit. Here's Thompson diving in, and Thompson throws it down.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
For 3, Harris. A second chance effort, the pass to Burks. And he lays it straight in. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Houston also making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Victor Oladipo. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Van Vliet, and it's good, 2 points. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Ivy passes to Duran. Here's Stewart. To the middle. And Duran slams it in.
And after all that time, Finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And even when time was starting to run short, there was no panic. They kept their focus and went about their business.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Houston. Here's Whitmore. Out to Smith. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Back to Smith. Shoots the three. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
There is just a hunger to Smith's game, and I think that helps fuel him in these big moments.
Out left to the wing. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Van Vliet. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Bobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Ivy. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Second shot opportunity. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Out to Thompson. Passes to Duran. Here's Stewart, and the rejection by Smith.
Read the shooter like a book. Smith Jr. really disruptive on D.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Whitmore, count!
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stewart passes to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Cunningham right side. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Here's Whitmore. Offline. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan.
coming up. Well, Brennan. Interesting match. Matchup here tonight, especially when you take a closer look at the center position.
Well, for the over 60 crowd, this is a fun one, BA. It's not often that we highlight the center position as being the key matchup, but the big men on these teams, they deserve attention. It's going to be great watching them tonight.
So here's Portland's starting group. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Brogdon in at the one.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
He hits the second from the line. Here's the Pistons with the ball. Stewart, a screen on Simons. And here's Ivy from the arc. Counted from distance.
Such a creative player. I love watching Ivy do his thing in the pick and roll.
Ayton, a screen on Ivy. Here's Simons. The rebound by Stewart.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Ivy. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, BA. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
3 on the clock. And it's Thibault missing. And here's Detroit. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Stewart.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Simons to the paint. Pass to Thibault. Back to Ayton. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Thompson with a screen. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Cunningham with the ball. From deep. Here's Durant. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Simons outside. Outside Thibault. Pass to Simons. Grant right side. Detroit with a rebound. Cunningham right side. And a nice finish on the layup.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Lays it up and banks it in.
A good job of getting inside. Brogdon finds a way to get 2 more.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Ivy outside. Pass to Stewart. Ivy against Simons. Ivy left side. And so he draws the foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Gray area. area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw good. Ivy.
And Jaden Ivey is just so explosive as a guard. So exciting to watch.
And both free throws good for Ivy. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Simons against Ivy. Simons passes to Thibault. Outside Brogdon. Clock at 6. With the drive, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Here's Cunningham. The quick look, no good that time.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside Brogdon. That one goes. Count it. Brogdon's got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Ivy passes to Duran. Back to Ivy. Stewart outside. Pass to Ivy. Stewart, a screen on Simons. The Pistons need to get one up quick. There's Cunningham, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Portland trailing here. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thibault, a screen on Cunningham. The 3 is up. And it's Thibault missing. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
There's Simons with a 3. Drains the triple.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Pistons on top, up 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Walker out there with Murray. And it's Williams in at the center position. Sharp. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Alec Burks.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
Well, Brent, something that can get overlooked. How a player fits in on a team can make all the difference.
Well, that fit, BA, depends on where your team is in the arc of your competitiveness. So if you need one guy to put you over the top and you're a team winning 50 games, then you've got to get the right fit. Otherwise, really teams and rosters are exploring talent, developing talent, until they get to that point where fit becomes the foundation for what they're going to do for something special.
Bagley, no good. So it's Portland now. It's a 3-point game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you. Murray's shot is good.
Good pass from the 2-guard. Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
Here's Burks. Here's Wiseman. Oh, Wiseman using his size.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Outside for Henderson. The three. He buries it from 3. And the Trail Blazers lead by 1.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Outside Bagley. Six on the shot clock. With the crossover. And the layup is up and in.
Bagley handling that one well, not afraid to get a little bit creative from time to time.
Henderson with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
And stolen by Murray. Knocked away. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Bagley. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Bagley's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebounds.
And very quiet.
That is showing up again later. Wow.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Burks passes to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Walker. Walker, a screen on Bogdanovich. Sharp passes to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Sharp. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort on the glass. I like seeing Sharp go after rebounds with his athletic ability.
Burks passes to Bagley. 19-footer. Williams grabs the board. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trail Blazers. Sharp, no good. The Pistons have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Bogdanovich finds Bagley. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Murray. The Trail Blazers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Back to Sharp. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kick by Murray. Sharp passes to Murray. Now Walker. Henderson outside. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Murray for 3. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Outside Bogdanovich. 1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, these teams are going to have...
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
27. Trail Brazers. 26. Fans, put your hands together and give loud for Red Panda.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Marvin Bagley really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Ivy passes to Duran. Knocked loose. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Simons outside. Driving in. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
And they're running. There's Simons with a 3. Drops in the 3. Simons has got 6. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Ivy's shot is off. Portland leading. 3 on 3. Here's Grant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Here's Cunningham. And Aiden pulls it down. Thompson with a steal. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. A clear look for Ivy. Plenty of room to knock down that one. He has 7.
Ivy's got that ability to stop and pop and shoot it quick.
Simons outside. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul.
Here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Ivy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, if Ivy starts making these kind of shots, there's really not much you can do to stop Jaden.
Here's Simons. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And the free throw, no good.
Simons showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Duran. Stewart outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Softly drops in the floater. Thompson's got 6.
What dedication by Thompson, refusing to let the defense get the upper hand there.
Outside Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Simons against Ivy. 2 points. That one goes. And the Trail Blazers lead by 3.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Man, good whistle there.
Matisse.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. The Trail Blazers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Thybulle, a screen on Ivy. Simons passes to Ayton. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ivy's got 8 here in this quarter.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Thompson passes to Stewart. Out to Thompson. Ivy outside. Portland with a rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Cunningham finds Stewart. Here's Duran. Back to Stewart. Here's the three. And the Pistons, another three.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Ivy against Simons. Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Kate Cunningham now running that two-man game. You got to stop the ball.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland, helping them space the floor, 2 triples. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Aiden in at the center position.
Nice control by Grant through the tough mid-range jumper. That's a shot of confidence.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Burks passes to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Walker. Stolen by Burks. Screen by Wiseman. Burks passes to Wiseman. Drops in the layup for 2.
Man, think about adding that weight and still having the quickness. Wiseman just eating up space now.
And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Henderson against Harris. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And get up, Scoop. I mean, this guy is an incredible athlete.
Henderson against Burks. Pass to Wiseman. Now here's Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Detroit.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Henderson scanning the floor. Outside Walker. Back to Henderson. And there's the drive.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
that's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Bogdanovich finds Bagley. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Sharp passes to Henderson. Here's Sharp. And he dunks it down.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Burks against Henderson. Harris passes to Burks. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Stolen by Burks. Here's Harris. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket. Harris has gotten his first points in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball clogging the passing lanes. Impressive.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Love watching Bagley getting confident in big possessions.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Stolen by Burks. .124 left in the game. He takes it in. And here's Harris outside. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Simons outside. And he can't get that one. Ivy with the defensive effort. Pass to Stewart. Now Cunningham. Back to Stewart. It's stolen by Thibault. Ayton passes to Graham. Simons with it. And he drives in. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And the Blazers making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And that one falls for Simons.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. 4-3. Oh, he buried the three.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Henderson outside. And here's Grant from the arc. Drills it from deep.
How about Jeremy Grant stepping up right here, taking some clutch shots and knocking them down?
Cunningham outside. Here's Duran. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. So a close game sees Portland taking this one. And this was an emotional win.
up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Ayton is out there with Grant, and it's Brogdon in at the point. Now, here's Brogdon. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. A nice shot by Simons.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And Portland has possession. It's a 3-point game. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. VanVleet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 7. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
And it's Smith penetrating. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
And Smith Jr.'s mobility, really impressive, just knifing his way to the rim with ease.
Brogdon outside. Thibault on the wing. 6 to shoot. The Trail Blazers need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Down low. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Brogdon.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Şengün. Out to Brooks. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Back to VanVleet. Smith outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
All that time in the weight room for Smith Jr. starting to pay dividends. Looked like it on that finish for sure.
Thibault up top. A 3-ball. Rockets with the rebound. And here is Şengün. Nothing on the board.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 1:05 left to play in the first. Drills the three-pointer. Simons has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Trail Blazers.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Smith. It's Brooks on the wing. Lock at 6. Back to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
Brogdon outside. And there's the pass to Grant. Simon's on the wing. He's got 12. That's tipped.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Shoots over Simon. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Trail Blazers lead by 3. It's the end. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trail Blazers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Murray out there with Rob Williams. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. Here's Eason. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Henderson with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Outside Williams. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Trail Blazers.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Thompson. And it's Portland with the rebound. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Henderson passes to Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Wide open look here for Murray. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the inside, Eason. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the second free throw, good. Trail Blazers leading by 9. Inside, here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Whitmore. quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The Trail Blazers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Walker with his screen for Henderson. Outside, Walker. Williams finds Murray. Here's Sharp. The kick out to Williams. Here's Sharp. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. No good with the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Here's Thompson. There's the drive. Henderson pulls it in. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trail Blazers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Murray outside. Passes it to Sharp. Walker is screen on Oladipo. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 15. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Back to Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got 6 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
For 3, Murray. A rebound by Jeff Green. Houston's gone 3 or 4 from long range in the game. Puts up a 3, and another 3 for Houston.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Trail Blazers leading by 9. Here's Sharp. Oh, wow!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute.
Put your hands together. Get loud for Red Panda.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group in there for Ime. Look out!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
For 3, Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Van Vliet outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
And he makes the first. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Simons from outside. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail by 9. Brooks with no one around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Grant outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half in. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said,
and here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under
Taking 2 shots.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing.
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So he gets them both. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 10. And another three for Houston.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it, so when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Took him no time at all on that one. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Brogdon. Rockets with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Brooks the best of Green. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Now, something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to...
Oh, what a dunk!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And Simons, here we go. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Brooks setting a pick for Van Vliet. There's the triple. And Green slams it in.
Went after that second shot and converted the hoop. High effort play by Green.
Trail Blazers leading by 3. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Back to Grant. Connects from three-point range. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
8 seconds left here in the third quarter. The shot's good from Simons.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Van Vliet wide open. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trail Blazers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Murray out there with Walker. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded by Green. Drives to the hoop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so here's Portland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. For three, Henderson. The Rockets pull it in. It's Thompson off the drive.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Now, here's Sharp. He takes it in. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Sharp's got 4 this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Green slams it in.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Murray, the pass to Walker. Here's Sharp. And some nice ball movement here by the Trail Blazers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Tari Eason. Jabari Smith comes in for Green. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Thompson.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Grant outside. Grant with a screen on Smith. Thibault kicks to Grant. And it's out of bounds. The Trail Blazers able to retain possession here. Simons, he's checked in for the Trail Blazers. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shake and the slam dunk by Simons.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pushing it up. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
And it's Simons off the drive. Thibault for 3. Drops in the tray. And the Trail Blazers lead by 12.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. Grant outside. Stolen by Brooks.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And he drives in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Van Vliet against Simons. .116 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, Whitmore.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Thibault, the pass to Grant. Thibault with the ball. Now here's Simons. Brooks covering. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Rockets foul. Dylan Brooks. First personal foul. Fourth.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Line for the Trail Blazers.
So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. So it's the Rockets now. This is to Brooks. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. 8-point game. Van Vliet can't get it to go. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Simons. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Thibault for 3. They get it back. Pass to Sharp.
Blocking foul called on Whitmore. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Portland. Sharp.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win.
explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. Stewart against Smith. Cunningham looking it over. Sends it home from three-point land.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Brooks the pass to Şengün. From outside the arc. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Şengün.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Van Vliet outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
And reconstructing their roster, Smitty, Detroit's had some high picks to work with.
They have, and they've made good use of those. I'm seeing some all-NBA level potential. But when you rebuild through the draft, it really takes time, BA.
Now here's Cunningham, and Smith over to help. Cunningham finds Stewart, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And Houston called for the foul. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And BA, no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
How about the range? Way to go, Cade.
Here's Van Vliet. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Van Vliet's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Cunningham. Banked it in off the glass.
Look at the handles from the big guard. Cunningham just makes things happen.
Rebounded by the Pistons.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Ivy against Van Vliet. Smith outside. Nice move. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Smitty, you look at the Pistons. One thing they do really well, they get themselves to the line.
Well, BA, look at the players on the roster. These guys are aggressive. They like to get downhill, and they are not afraid of contact.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Duren the screen. And here's Ivy from the arc. Second chance effort. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
2 minutes. Now here's Smith. The kick out to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Ivy. Van Vliet against Thompson. Thompson with some nice D. Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Stewart, a screen on Brooks. Ivy passes to Stewart. Here's Duren. Cunningham outside. Buries it down low. Cunningham's got 12 points.
I know Cunningham is enjoying himself right now. He's playing hard and finding plenty of shots.
Brooks outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Thompson with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Houston calls timeout. Houston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Van Vliet finds Brooks. Launches it. And Ivy pulls it down.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Smith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And I like that. I mean, a smart move by Smith with the pump fake, shaking up the defender and helping him to draw contact.
Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
There's Cunningham with a 3, and he drains him. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Lethal running the two-man game. Cunningham is a problem.
Here's Brooks. That shot off the mark. Cunningham with some nice D. And here's Detroit. They're on an 18-7 run. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game. Ooh, stolen by Smith.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Ivy's shot is off. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Whitmore. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Ivy. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And so it's Detroit, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Detroit?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Marvin Bagley is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's James Wiseman. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard spot.
When you think back to Bojan Bogdanovich entering the league, Smitty, he didn't create off the dribble nearly as much as he does now.
You're so right, Grant. And teams, they just crowded him on the perimeter. He made the adjustment, though, Grant. His versatility has made him that much more valuable. That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Thompson passes to Green. Green. Oh, the posterizer from Green.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Pass to Wiseman. Easton with a steal. Oladipo finds Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Burks. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Burks has got 6.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Thompson passes to Oladipo. Pass to Easton. Back to Oladipo. Plenty of space. Again, Houston. Now here's Bogdanovich. Still no points. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
Smitty, in terms of building a title team, Is the era of super teams over, you think?
BA, no way. Despite what happened with KD, Harden, and Kyrie in Brooklyn, front offices will always look to align stars. I think you just need the right personalities.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Burks against Thompson. Burks passes to Bagley. Back to Burks. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
Houston foul. Jeff Green. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes.
Outside Burks. Just 4 to shoot. The crossover. The shot won't fall. The Rockets trail. Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good. Easton hits them both. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Thompson against Burks. Wiseman in the high post. Bagley for 3. Knocks down the triple. Bagley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Detroit has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Burks against Easton. Bogdanovich from long range. Another 3 for Detroit.
Bogdanovich showing he has it all. Ran the pick and roll and kept it himself.
And here's Green from the arc. Green, money from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Burks passes to Bogdanovich. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Taking it inside, Bogdanovich can hurt you from multiple levels.
First free throw is good. And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Thompson. Out to Oladipo. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. And the shot goes. Oladipo's got 4 points in the quarter.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
Outside Bagley. Offensive rebound. Yeah, that's where he shines. Wiseman throws down the dunk.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Pistons on top, leading by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Whitmore is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Brooks in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. One thing about Isaiah Stewart, Steve, He is an enforcer.
Yeah, he can move bigs around at both ends. At the bucket, he'll score right through you, and he fights for rebounds.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for Houston. 15-point game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Fred Van Vliet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done. But trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Detroit calls timeout. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And here's Cunningham outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Picked by Stewart. Inside. And finished off by Stewart.
Stewart plays his part well, rolling into a great position to get the pass, and then he scores.
To the inside, Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
The Pistons have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Powerful take from Cunningham.
So slithery and hard to stop on the drive. Cunningham just knows how to maneuver through defenses.
Here's Whitmore outside. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Cunningham. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Green is checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Cunningham outside. Ivy outside. 5 on the clock. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
Finding a way to a look. Jaden Ivey beats them with his speed.
2 minutes.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Smith. Van Vliet with a screen on Thompson. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by Thompson. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Duran the screen. And here's Ivy from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. Van Vliet with it. Beyond the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Ivy against Green. Ivy up top. 6 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Cunningham. He gets going, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Woo, woo. Cade Cunningham. That's nasty.
And here's Smith. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Ivy against Green. Duran. And he goes in for the dunk.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Smith with a screen on Cunningham. Smith outside. And the bucket is good. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for Detroit. Joe Harris out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. Bogdanovic against Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris on the wing. From behind the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3-pointer goes.
I like to see Bogdanovic showing off his handles. Makes the defense think twice if they get too aggressive with him.
Thompson, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Alec Burks. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And I also have to praise them for their 3-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Outside Bogdanovic. Screen by Wiseman. Bogdanovic passes to Harris. Outside Bogdanovic. That shot missing. Eason with some nice D. Thompson with it. Now Burks defending. Green for 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now. Burks for 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Pistons lead by 20.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Down low. Fires for 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Green, the pass to Eason. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Green. Here's Whitmore outside, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Outside Burks. Harris outside. Back to Burks. Launches a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
This demonstrates how competitive Oladipo is. Love the energy he provides and how he goes after offensive rebounds.
Outside Bogdanovic. 1:44 left in the fourth. And Burks gets it to go.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Pass to Whitmore. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Cade Cunningham.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Here's Thompson for three. Oladipo. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Burks passes to Wiseman. Knocks it loose. That shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's Easton with the jam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
On the wing, Burks. Defended by Thompson. Out to Bagley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pistons lead by 21.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't...
Flying affairs, Brett. This is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duran in at center. Wasted no time on that one.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Down low, Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Ayton wide open, and another three for Portland.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Ivy with it. It's tipped. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. We're about 1 minute into the first. Takes it inside. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
Ivy, no one around him. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Kicks it out to Grant. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The classic big man play there. Just pushing right past the defense and finishing strong.
Cunningham for three. Hits it from three-point range. Cunningham's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Grant outside. Now here's Simons. 6 to shoot. Back to Grant. Fires for 3. Detroit with the rebound. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Stewart finds Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Trail Blazers leading by 3. Simons, the pass to Sharp. At the top of the key, Ayton. Stewart against Grant. Bible on the wing. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and we're trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step.
Pistons trail by 3. Here's Stewart inside. Cunningham outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way, an electric player. when he takes advantage.
The Trail Blazers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Simons to the paint. 41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ayton a screen on Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. Ayton with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Detroit's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Here's the screen with the shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Simons surveying the D. Passes it to Ayton. To stop the drought. The shot will not fall. It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Here's Henderson. Murray out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Walker, and it's Henderson in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trail Blazers. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Portland now. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Oh, wise words. Thank you. Wiseman kicks to Burks. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Wiseman sets a screen for Harris. Deflects the pass and stolen by Williams. And here we go. Finished off the break.
And showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Brogdon the pass to Henderson. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Driving to the basket. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right? And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside, Walker. Pass to Williams. Anderson with it. Picked up by Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And finished off by Wiseman.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Driving the lane. Harris outside. Bagley sends a screen for Harris. He dishes it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Size and touch is one thing, but you add that mobility that Bagley has. That's a great job in the pick and roll.
And Ray, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
Williams with the ball, now guarded by Bogdanovich. But drive by Henderson. Walker with a clean look. Henderson kicks to Walker. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Oh, great hustle by Henderson. His hops really help him on the offensive glass.
Burks against Brogdon. Bagley sets a screen for Harris. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Williams.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
On the wing, Walker, guarded by Harris. Williams, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Burks, the pass to Harris. Outside for Bagley. Going inside, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with Marvin Bagley III, Brent, it just feels like he's been snake bitten in his young career.
Yeah, but Greg, you know this. If you can hang in there and stay confident, you get a second chance. And with that second chance, maybe this opportunity for Marvin Bagley is going to be the one where we can show that talent. Remember, second overall pick back in 2018.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Henderson. Wiseman with the rebound. Dishes to Burks. Can they get it? And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trail Blazers lead by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court for the Pistons.
Ooh, okay. Boy, Simon's athleticism so quick off the floor.
Now, here's Ivy. Defended by Thibault. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Trail Blazers leading by 6. And here is Simons. 5 points in the game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
Well, when he likes a look, Simons won't hesitate, and guess what? He likes a lot of looks.
The shot by Ivy, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Kicks it out to Grant. Grant sets a screen for Ayton. And the 3 ball is good. Ayton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trail Blazers.
And this is something Ayton has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Cunningham outside. Will it go? And again, it's the Pistons missing. Trail Blazers leading by 13. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a three-pronged approach to globalization. One is hosting games on foreign soil. Two, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And three, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
That was a big plan. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. DA thinks.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really, compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
So it's the Pistons now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And it's out of bounds. The Trail Blazers able to retain possession here. Driving inside. Grant gets a wide open look. And the Trail Blazers another three.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Cunningham outside. Stewart kicks to Thompson. They could use a bucket. That one, no good. Trail Blazers leading by 20. Pass to Grant. The three. Duran pulls it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Back to Stewart. Launches a three. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Trail Blazers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. Grant, that's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Launches it. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Trail Blazers.
Here's Simons. The pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Exceptional athleticism from Sharp, just rocketing off the floor.
Thompson left side. Stewart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
No doubt one of the best nicknames in the NBA. Isaiah Stewart, also known as Beef Stew.
Well, I love that the moniker, Greg, was given to him by not a small guy in his own right, one Rick Mahorn. Listed great, and a guy who knows about physical play, and Stewart follows along in that same vein.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
From beyond the arc and then some. Simons has got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. We've got Walker. Scoot Henderson is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Williams. And it's Murray in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trail Blazers. Bogdanovich against Henderson. Walker the pass to Williams. It's Brogdon on the wing. Tries it from 19. And the shot is long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Another 3 for Detroit.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Trail Blazers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
On its way from Burks for 2. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Henderson attacking. And Walker kicks to Henderson. Williams a screen on Burks. Henderson, no one around him. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
Pistons trail by 21. Burks looking around. The dish to Wiseman. Wiseman sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And finished off by Wiseman.
I would love to throw lob passes to Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
Henderson kicks to Walker. Williams passes to Brogdon. There's the drive. Walker with the screen for Murray. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Passes it to Thibault. Simons against Ivy. Launches it from deep. And Bernie Simons, and that's good.
Simons is going to take his fair share of three-pointers, no fear, from that distance.
Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Simons from outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Over in the corner, Cunningham lets the 3 fly. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Drills it from outside. Ivy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a creative player. I love watching Ivy do his thing in the pick and roll.
Here's Ayton. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Ayton. Hits the 3-point bomb. Ayton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say
mission accomplished now for Portland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Simons.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Screen by Grant. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go, showing some heart there.
Now, here's Sharp. Off target with that shot. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight.
This league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Here are the starters for Houston. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt, and it's Brooks in at small forward. Simons outside. Pass to Grant. Back to Simons. And here's Grant. 6 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Houston on D. It's a three-point game. Here's Sharp. Now here's Aiden. Fade away. Connects from downtown.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
The 3, Smith. Portland grabs the miss. To the paint. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Şengün a screen on Thibault. Smith against Thibault. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Thibault with a steal.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Grant out to Simons. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred Van Vliet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
Simon's shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Van Vliet against Simons. Grant outside for 3. Smith with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Pass to Green. Back to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Thibault. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Simons against Van Vliet. Simons passes to Graham. Simons right side. Back to Grant. Clock at 6. Here's Thibault. That 3's off the mark. Şengün with it. Picked up by Grant. Simons passes to Sharp. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Green against Thibault. Green, the pass to Brooks. 5 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Green. Brooks has got 7.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Grant with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Grant. Driving to the basket. Thibault passes to Sharp. The 3 is up. Rockets with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's blocked by Thibault. Now here's Grant. And Aiden gets it to go. He's got 5.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Outside for Brooks. Green for three. Hits the three-pointer. And that'll tie this game up.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And court. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Trail Blazers in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Whitmore, Thompson out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Green, and it's Eason in it to 5.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Outside Walker. Pass to Williams. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Henderson against Thompson. Now here's Henderson, tightly guarded.
And get up, Scoop. I mean, this guy is an incredible athlete.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here he goes. Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. For 3, Oladipo. Another 3 from Houston.
Not an easy make by Oladipo. To stop, control, and sink the shot. Takes a lot of skill.
Here's Brogdon. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Brogdon's got his first bucket in this one.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And it's Green off the drive. For 3, Oladipo. Williams grabs the board. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Brogdon from outside. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Houston has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Whitmore outside. Eason, pass to Oladipo. From downtown and from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Brogdon with the stuff.
He can explode to the hoop. Brogdon, he can change speeds in a hurry.
Henderson against Oladipo. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Brogdon against Oladipo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Well, Grant, Amen Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
I mean, yeah, he and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite, a different path for both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Outside, Green. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Henderson for three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
For three, Oladipo. Kept alive. Here's Easton. And he banks in the layup.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
1:19 left to play in the first half of basketball. Brogdon finds Williams. Back to Brogdon. Now Walker. Pass to Henderson. Outside Walker. Shot clock at 5. Knocks it down from distance. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Thompson passes to Oladipo. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Here's Whitmore. Out to Oladipo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore.
What is going on right now?
41 seconds left in the first half. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Walker for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Whitmore. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Walker, a screen on Thompson. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Outside Walker. Here's Henderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And he's just relentless when he attacks. The rookie Henderson wants the contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 6 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Whitmore. Victor Oladipo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him, and then of course executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. For the lead. Rebound by Van Vliet. Houston in the lead. Here's Brooks. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
Here's Simons. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Şengün. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Simons outside. Grant outside for the lead. 5 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Quick shooting from Grant. He gets it and takes it. It's just that easy for him sometimes.
Inside, here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Look, one of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
Richard, taking a look at Jalen Green's career so far, he's certainly not bashful shooting the ball.
No, and I think it's because his coaches and teammates want him to be confident, BA, because once he gets a few to fall, man, this man becomes very dangerous.
Here's Sharp. Green covering. And that one's good. Sharp's got his second basket of the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And there's Şengün on the assist from Green.
The dime dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Sharp. On the take. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Trail Blazers from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Brooks finds Şengün. 1:57 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. For three, Smith. Another three from Houston.
Right back at you, Smith, with that picture-perfect stroke.
Now Simons. He's got 10. Smith with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Van Vliet against Simons. And here's Grant from the arc. Gets the three ball to go. Grant's got 6.
And this is something Grant has worked a lot on. Now a legitimate three-point threat.
The drive by Van Vliet. Here's Smith. Takes it inside. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Sharp passes to Thibault. Grant outside. There's the three. Rockets with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
He nails it, and we're tied.
What timing by Smith, getting into the air right on cue to finish it.
Sharp goes in. Shots blocked. Smith left side, shoots over Grant, stolen by Ayton. And it's the Trail Blazers on the break.
Yeah, the forced turnover showing how Ayton's developing defensively. Ignites the break there.
Smith passes to Green. And it's Green pushing it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
On the wing, Brooks. Over Thibault. But if it goes. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Rockets trail. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Victor Oladipo. Tari Eason is out there with Jeff Green. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Thompson in at the point.
The top half of Oladipo is so strong. It allows him to take a hit and score.
Rockets foul. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Henderson. There's the drive. Walker passes to Henderson. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Brogdon gets a step, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Brogdon with the smooth finish inside. His game is so polished.
To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Henderson against Green. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And there's the fire from the rookie Henderson. Spicy out there, but able to make a play.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Outside for Brogdon. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Going inside. Henderson for three. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Shot's good by Thompson.
We see a taste of Thompson's ridiculous athleticism, keeping his body under control while taking a hit.
Brogdon against Oladipo. They kick it out to Murray. Pure from three-point range. And the Trail Blazers lead by 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Oladipo with a screen on Brogdon. It's Oladipo with a drive. Rebounded by Brogdon. The Trail Blazers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Whitmore's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Henderson. To the inside by himself. And the jam by Walker.
Yeah, already a pretty cunning defender. Henderson finds chances to swipe the ball and sets the play in motion.
A line change here for Portland. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Eason. Smith comes in for Green. Brooks, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Thompson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Aiden. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trail Blazers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And here's Simons outside. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Trail Blazers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Simons.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
A deep 3. Again, Simons missing. Brooks outside, down low. Here's Van Vliet. To win the cold spell. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Thibault. Off target from outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Whitmore outside. And Aiden pulls it down. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Puts up a three. Off the mark. So it's the Trail Blazers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it.